Hey y'all, DB here. Time for a little weekly LGS pickups, Dank or Jank. And this is an order I placed right after Brothers War came out. And it was a random order. But the reason I placed it, y'all, is because there's one card in here which actually cost me $13. And I wanted it for a deck. For a commander get together that me and the boys are having soon. And I need it for my 5-color land destruction deck. So you'll see. But let's take a look at them all, yo. First up is Mishra's Command. Not sure if I had this or not because I haven't cataloged my Brothers War cards. And you've seen I've opened a decent amount on the channel. But thought this was a good card. Red and X. Choose 2. Discard up to X cards, then draw cards. Deal damage to target creature, target planeswalker, or gain haste and X. So, like, yeah, this is what you make it. Can be really good, y'all. We'll never know. Oh, the mailman's here, I think. Yeah. Asmarand or Miraculous Testiclus Kuldadar. Not sure if I had this or not. I don't think I did. But this is just a card that I've wanted just because. As you know, it's like the longest, craziest name ever. And it comes from an old piece of text on another card. So it's just kind of like historical that I wanted this. I'll never really play it. I don't even know if... I think I do have an Underworld cookbook, though. I'd have to go through my Throne of Eldraine cards. And then, my, what's this? Modern Horizons. So, yeah. But this is actually a list version that I bought. Because I was like, I don't know if I have that or not. So, yeah. But that's definitely jank, yo. That's definitely jank. Whereas my man right here, Mishra's Command, he's kind of dank. Oh, yo. The ever-changing Dane. And I don't mean Denmark. He's no Christian Eriksen, red and white, Danish dynamite. You know what I'm saying? The art on this is dope. And this is a shout out to Legends, to Halfdane, I believe is what his name was. And he was a shape changer. Sacrifice another creature. The ever-changing Dane becomes a copy of that creature, except it has this ability, 3/3. Didn't have him. Don't really like foils, as you know, but whatever. This was 50 cents. So I bought them because why not, dude? And white, blue, black, you can make a decent commander deck around that. But he's kind of jank, I'd say. But for 50 cents, he's not too bad, dude. Urborg Lurgorf. This Dominaria United? Yeah. Cost me 50 cents. He enters the battlefield. You mill 3 cards each time it was kicked. And his power is equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. And his toughness is the same, +1. I actually have one of these already when I looked. So, but when you're down in the dungeon and you're doom scrolling through your LGS's TCG player website, this artwork right here is dope. You know what I'm saying? Andriy Kaczynski, probably, because he's a Pole. Dope. But it's janky. It's just a Lurgerlorf. Dominaria's Judgment. This one's funny. Until end of turn, creatures you control gain protection from white. If you control plains, blue, island, black, swamp, red, mountain, and green forest. So I was like, yo, I want this for my 5-color deck. From Plain Chase. This is a list version, though. It was 50 cents, right? And then I go to put it in my 5-color deck, and there's already an OG copy in there. So, whatever. I mean, who really cares, right? Let's be honest. It's 50 cents. Can't buy shit for 50 cents anymore. Except the next card I'm going to show you. Badoj. Final Judgment. Remove all creatures from the game. And then this is a list version of Kamigawa. What is that? Champions of Kamigawa? Or Saviors? I forget which one's the Ninja Star. The Shuriken. And which one's the Temple Gate. But yeah, this is 6 mana white board wipe, dude. But like the Spirit Dragon cloud with a snake fucking thing going on there. I don't know. I like it. I like it. And you know why I like it? Because it's my man, Kev Walker. Only one of my favorite artists of all time, for both his Magic cards and his Warhammer shit. So, Final Judgment. I actually don't have an OG version of this anyway. So, what's another whiteboard wipe that's even more expensive than Wrath of God, right? I don't know. It's total jank, dude. Maz, the True Sworn Paladin. Whenever an enchanted creature attacks one of your opponents, it gets +2/+0 and gains trample. When an aura you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, you can exile it, and then you can cast it until your next turn. Wanted her for the D&D cube, dude. I already had one, but which I bought as a single too. But she is 50 cents, and I expressly bought her for the cube. Halfling Knight Paladin. Kind of lame, but also needed her for the cube. And you'll see these next two cards. Hold on, I want to flip that one over. These next two cards are Raphael, the Fiendish Savior, and Thraxix, the Butcher, in their Monster Manual pages. These dudes both cost me 50 cents each, or actually, this dude was only a quarter, yo. Thraxis was only a quarter. So you're looking at fucking 75 cents of hard currency right here. But this dude, I have the original non-Monster Manual of this dude, and I like to just pick up the Monster Manual pages because I'm a D&D nutter, and I'm actually going to post some D&D videos. This should be funny. But this dude gives all demons, devils, imps, and tieflings +1/+1 and lifelink, which is pretty good just for tribal and whatnot. But yeah, basically I wanted these dudes for my set. And I already had this dude. Didn't realize it. But yeah, whatever. Jank. Here we go. Here's the main reason I placed the order, yo. Timeless Lotus. Just so everybody knows, this cost me $13.64. The total order was 10 cards. It cost me $17.89. And I forget if that includes sales tax where I live or not. Because there's definitely sales tax, because I just pick it up the street. But yeah, Timeless Lotus, 5 mana, comes into the battlefield tapped, but you tap it for one of each. Mythic from Dominaria. When I opened all my Dominaria, I did not get this guy, and I imagine I'll probably still randomly open a few packs of Dominaria here and there when I get together with my buddies. But this is one I wanted, kind of for my collection, but really for my 5-color land destruction deck. Because there's a lot of stuff in there that are just 1 mana of all 5 colors. And once I get this guy in there, I can freely kill my own lands as well as everybody else's, and then just tap this dude to still cast a bunch of spells. I'd had my eye on it, and it was like $15, $16 from Card Kingdom, a couple other places online. And I could have got like a beat up one, obviously. But this is a near mint dude, and my LGS up the street had it for $13.64. So you know what? You know DB's buying that, dude, because I support the LGS, and I likes that jank. I mean, overall, I'm not even sure if this is really it's like an okay card, I'd guess. But yeah, I wanted it. So yeah, Lotus, timeless like, y'all. Dig it. Remember, be good to one another. Do what you feel.